Cricbuzz Comm box in the 35th over of India's innings, and how different is the entire state of the game, the entire state of mind really in that Indian dressing room from when you were here last, Zaheer Khan, in the 15th over, 18 for 4, and then by the time they got to 15 overs, no real improvement there, and the 98-run partnership between No.35 and Vijay Shankar has really changed the complexion of the game, and for both individuals also extremely important. It looked like only a run out could separate them, and that's what happened.
Exactly, and this is what probably the team management, Rohit, everyone were talking about. Like, they wanted to face this tough situation and find answers of coming out of it. And once you experience these kind of things, you've seen that how once you see off that phase, things do get easier, and you have to alter your approach in terms of setting that target. So now, if we are talking about getting to that 200. But now the way partnership had built, 98 runs, almost 100 runs now got back in the game. You're looking at maybe 250 is also possible. 129 at this stage with 5 wickets in hand. You have Hardik to come. Bhuvneshwar also can contribute with the bat. So if Kedar and Raidu build on this partnership, 90 deliveries to go, you would expect 100, 110 runs if India doesn't get all out. So you're talking about close to 250, and 250 you have given bowlers enough opportunity to make a match out of it. You can create a scenario and situation if you get those early wickets, then you can put pressure on the middle order of New Zealand and can win the game also from here. So it was great to see that that partnership, that application from both the batsmen. It was unfortunate. Both the batsmen will be disappointed with that miscommunication on the field, but nonetheless, the platform is set at the moment.
Yes, we've been talking all along about hashtag my World Cup squad, and No.35 certainly was pushing for one of those places. But come to him in a moment. The one name that's not been talked about at all, even Shubman Gill's been mentioned, is Vijay Shankar. We haven't even considered him as a possibility for the World Cup squad. Does he even get a sniff right now with this showing?
You never know. But the fact is, when you're looking at the World Cup squad, you want to cover all the bases, and Hardik also, the way he has made his comeback of sorts after injury and the incident which happened has looked good. So I do feel that as far as fast bowlers are concerned, there will be one all-rounder slot available. Kedar Jadhav has pretty much sealed his spot with the contribution, the consistent contribution with the ball. Has another opportunity to prove that he can consistently contribute with the bat as well. So looking at that scenario, it will be tough, but he has certainly showed that he's more of a batting all-rounder right now. If you start considering him purely for his batting with contribution with the ball, working on his bowling and making it stronger, bigger, with time to come, I think he certainly has got enough potential to be in the scheme of things as far as Indian team is concerned.
But as far as Raidu is concerned, certainly is not just laid down the platform for the rest of the innings, but for himself it was a wonderful knock. Started extremely slowly, the kind of innings we would have expected from an MS Dhoni, who got a beauty today, couldn't contribute, but he was 1 of 12, 2 of 16 at one stage, and then just that 1/6 that he hit broke the shackles and now got past a 50 and looking good to bat till the end.
He has to now, from Indian team's point of view. One of the top 4 has to go through and through. That's what is required when you're playing in conditions like these. When the wicket is doing a bit, your one batsman need to play that anchor role and play that big inning, and others can rally around him. So Raidu certainly has to take that responsibility of not really relaxing and seeing the team through. Get them to a total which is going to give a chance to bowling unit to win the game from here.
Just a final word on New Zealand's bowling. I know hindsight is a wonderful thing, but just going back to Hamilton, we saw 2 bowlers, Trent Boult and Colin de Grandhomme, who bowled 10 overs each on the trot. Now here you had Matt Henry and Trent Boult bowled a beautiful opening spell, 13 overs pretty much in tandem at the top of the innings. Do you reckon one of the two could have bowled out their spell today?
Well, if you got to be critical, and if you look at the last game as well, how you go about it in terms of how you see the game happening and unfolding as captain is important. If you were to be aggressive in today's scenario when India was four down, uh, one more wicket early can really change the momentum in your favor again. So I felt that Kane Williamson somehow was thinking too far ahead in the game. You can at times afford to take that calculated risk. Maybe a couple more overs to see if you can break that partnership. Because had that happened, the scenario would have been completely different, because it's also the mindset of the batsman walking in. You've sustained that pressure. I just felt that yes, Vijay Shankar and Raidu did bat through that phase well, but it was worth taking a chance at that stage with Henry and Bolt continuing for about 2-3 overs.
At this stage, what kind of a score would you look at? A, from a prediction point of view, but B, what do you think India will be at least happy with, knowing that they also have the bowling resources to exploit these conditions?
I think 240, 250 is on the cards. The wicket did look like it got better. It's playing better than what expected. It's certainly playing better than the previous match. For sure, the ball is coming onto the bat nicely. Wherein in the previous game, you've seen a very spongy kind of a bounce and nature of the wicket. I would say anywhere between 230 and 250 is possible from here.
Yes, certainly needs some big hitting at the end, but remember there'll be 7 overs of the top 2 bowlers still to come. Even though Williamson hasn't used them up top, they could still be a factor at the end. Todd Astle coming in as late as after the 30th over, so it's going to be interesting how he handles that 4th and 5th bowler slot, because he has plenty of options, this Kane Williamson.